us a taste of what you can expect from Elephant Steps. Stanley is with us, who can shed more light on it. Let's go back 50 years, when you and Richard decided to create this piece. What was the thought process?
Well, we're in the middle of the end of the 1960s, and happy 50th anniversary, 1968, pretty horrific year, you know. So I was teaching at Tanglewood, which is the summer festival of the Boston Symphony. And I got a call one day from the Boston Symphony saying that they'd like to commission me to write an opera, the first one since Benjamin Britten's opera that was written in 1944, but they wanted it to run because they were having a new theater built. Now, we were in the middle of a contemporary classical music festival, and I have to write a showbiz-laced piece that could run. So consequently, the influences of both of those streams are in this piece, you know, because I was a trained classical composer with a sort of love and background in real schlock show business.
Yeah, I mean, if you read the reviews, you can hear that they say, you know, if there's some part of it that you're not keen on, within a few minutes there'll be something that you'll love, because it moves so quickly through those genres. There's everything from the Beatles to ragtime. It gives an idea, perhaps, of where you were at that time.
Yes, and again, the influence. Now, this was before, you know, iTunes, but radio.
Yeah.
Where if, especially if you were homesick as a child, where you switch the dials and you move from Mozart to Latin American music to pop music, you know. So that was my reality. And I try to do a piece like that with the idea that every new language would be a new beginning for the piece, so that it didn't just bore you with a straight line. Forgive me for anybody that writes straight lines. I mean...
Well, the acclaimed director, Patrick Kennedy, has taken it on for its European premiere, and it's performing over in East London at the moment. What's your take on what he's done with it?
Well, Patrick's amazing. He kind of rediscovered the work I did with Richard Foreman, which went from 1968 to 1990, and one at a time is picking off these pieces and producing them. And in a very beautiful, personal way, very colorful, flamboyant, and modest, you know, with wonderful casts. So I'm very pleased. And the big thing with the UK, and in the past when I've worked in England and I've worked in the BBC, you know, with Anthony Burgess, is that there is a sort of premium placed on the literary line of a piece. And this piece is not that. This actually, you know, sort of cuts it up and made it more collage.